While walking on the tidal bridge, the man encountered a problem, something far more serious than falling to his death. The police in front of him tried to talk him out of doing anything foolish. Their urgent voices made it feel as if he could fall into the abyss at any moment. But under their shocked gazes, he simply smiled, lifted his balancing pole, and turned around. Swiftly, he changed direction once again. Every move smooth and seamless. Two officers tried to grab him, but there was nothing they could do. He didn't care at all and just kept walking forward. This time he was even bolder. When he reached the halfway point, he knelt down right there on the wire. He slowly spread his arms wide, looking down at the crowd below. At that moment, he felt like a free bird soaring above the clouds, enjoying a view that belonged only to him. Then he did something even more astonishing. He stepped onto the balancing pole with just 1 foot. Even the officers beside him couldn't help but admire him, their eyes filled with awe. After doing all that, he set off once more. The police thought he was heading back to the rooftop, so they rushed forward to assist him, but he wasn't satisfied yet. How could he leave just like that? Like a rebellious child, he turned around again. But halfway through, he suddenly stopped and slowly sat down. At that moment, it felt as if he were sitting at the edge of the world, thrilling yet dangerously calm. The next second, he lay flat on the steel wire below him. The crowd grew larger and larger, everyone genuinely admiring his courage as he basked in pride and satisfaction. A seagull suddenly flew across the sky. When he saw its blood-red eyes, a sense of dread hit him. He immediately stood up, determined to end this unprecedented challenge. Suddenly, a loose screw shot out and he nearly lost his balance. At the same time, the helicopter above kept urging him to get off the wire, warning that they'd use force if he didn't comply. The deafening roar of the blades filled his ears. After that near-death scare, he found it harder and harder to stay steady. But the determination in his heart helped him calm down. Once more, he strapped the balancing pole to his back, deciding to finish this last stretch in the simplest, most natural way. Under the gaze of the entire crowd, he slowly moved toward the end. But the hardest part of tightrope walking is always the final 3 steps. A gap most people can never cross. Most would fall before making it through. When he reached that very last step, the wire began to shake violently. Even the safety buckle wobbled dangerously. It felt as if death itself was reaching for him again. Everyone thought this was the end, but in the next second, he steadied himself with sheer willpower, and finally he made it.
My name is Philippi. I'm a
Of course, he
wire
couldn't
walker.
avoid being taken by police, but he wasn't afraid at all, because he had accomplished the impossible, walking a tightrope between the 500-meter high Twin Towers.